Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Package Team Weekly Retrospective for April 30th, 2021. Starting off with what went not so well is Tim.
Yeah, it was a bit hard to focus this week, and it's been challenging to stay on the regular to-dos and to get to more longer-term work. And we saw a slight dip in the number of packages for April. I'll see how we did now that it's the end of the month comparing April to March, but just wanted to call that out. And Joam, you had a question about that? He's not there. He says, can we look at the data in a wider time frame? We're looking at it for all time. So we could see it back to, I believe, January 2020 is when data starts. And to Nico.
Yeah, so I was confident that splitting the text code from the rest of the image details will be enough to split the page. This is true for medium repositories, but for big ones, sensible speed improvements are only obtained if you remove text count. So I had to spin a second MR. In retrospective, it's really bad that our Logger environments are so far removed from the real container registry. It can create false confidence like it just did to me. At worst, and at best, slow down proper measurement until the data flows to production. And lastly, I was extremely low energy this week. Over to David.
Thanks. Yeah, this week I had a hard time to keep up with all the pings. So if I missed one of yours, please ping me again, I guess. On to Heli.
Short week for me. So very discombobulated. Jeff's not here. So there's a lot going on with the page 12 upgrade. I think this is the page 12 upgrade for .com, which means infra is busier than usual, and therefore our develop, fix, release, deploy cycle is slower. On to Steve.
Yeah, this week I realized there were two aspects of when and how packages in different states can be displayed and returned to users. And this kind of just threw off my momentum on working on a few of those issues. And so I ended up having to take a mental break from working on it. So it's slowing it down. Over to Dan.
Yeah, from not what went so, I can't even English good, apparently. From what went not so well, I've just been ill most of the week. It's been a bit of a struggle. So yeah, over to what went well with Tim.
Yeah, I was able to get to the usage ping metric definition, which has been on my plate for a milestone and a half, which felt good. And I just wanted to call out Haley and Joam, who have proposed several different ways to unblock and very important project, and have been so flexible in helping to work through these challenges. So that's been awesome. On to David.
Yeah, we have been scaling up cleanup policies, and yeah, for now we don't have any negative impact, so that's great news. Also, the cleanup on the heavy repository that is GitLab assets is going on pretty well, so that's great news and gives more confidence on the limits we have been building around cleanup policies. On to Nico.
Yeah, on the bright side, I noticed that removing the text count from the initial load makes the query and so the page go from 18 seconds to 300 milliseconds on a big repository. Over to 80.
Made a change to the SD driver to fix a bug where it wasn't respecting request limits per second. And the way I wrote it caught other areas where the bug was present that I didn't notice, so I feel good about my design choice. Onto Jiao. We completed work to instrument online garbage collection. The only metrics we're not already collecting are the CPU instructions, but that might be too much. Looking forward to see the new dashboard filled with data. Honesty. Joe got me there. Honesty.
I made really fast progress on the generic package duplicate settings. And I was able to help a community member work through a background migration that'll help speed up a query. And it was just kind of a lot of fun to work through that problem. Over to Dan.
Thanks, Steve. I just appreciate everyone's support and understanding this week while I've been not well. And then I wanted to call out Sophia's work with the risk mapping work that we've been doing has been pretty great. We've made some really good progress there, which is excellent. Also significant progress on container registry work. I'm getting really close to an important milestone there, and there's lots of effort going into that. And then the huge reduction in data size for the GitLab.com container registry is just, I could probably add that to like every retro that we have for the next 6 months and still be super excited about it. So, great work, everyone involved on that one. That's pretty awesome. With that said, I think that's it for this week. We'll stop the recording and go on to memes, which we like to do to have a little bit of a laugh together. And so thanks everyone for following along at home. I hope everyone has a lovely weekend and enjoys the rest of whatever is left